Good morning, die-harders. Who's ready to live free or die hard? This is the S&W Experience, and I am the Shogun. And here we go. You know those podcasts that have like a moment from the middle of the podcast right at the beginning?
Yeah, to keep you interested.
Yeah, say something. Wait a minute. I was gonna be like when Brock was like, Paul, say something stupid. But then I'm like, that's kind of insulting. Say something stupid. So I'm just like, say something.
Now you can tell me to say something stupid.
Just clip something from the actual thing.
Okay then. Let's do this properly. Hey Wizeman, say something stupid.
I'd kill my brother to have one night about with Ryan Reynolds.
What?
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds? Really?
Yeah.
With that permanent stubble he got on?
Oh yeah. He can tickle my balls with that stubble.
Okay then. We'll circle back to that later on. Fucking hell, dude.
You told me you never get intrigued by how it feels on your balls.
No. I know how it feels on my balls. I don't need to be intrigued, man.
So tell me.
What?
I want to know.
It feels like there's something on your balls, man. It's like,
great.
You gotta
great summation.
No, it works better if they don't have like fingernails and shit, and like
Huh?
It works better if they don't have like long
Who
fingernails.
has fingernails on his stubble? That was awesome.
No, I mean, I felt hands on my balls before. Jesus Christ. But even like stubble, no, I've never had to do with stubble. Like what the?
So you never had a guy give your balls butterfly kisses?
No.
Come on, guys.
Stubble, Anyway, if you've stuck around this long, man, thank you so much. Good morning, die-harders. Ready to live free or die hard, right here on the S&W Experience podcast. I am once again the Shogun, and with me for I don't know how many times now.
It's gonna be like the 20th time or now.
Probably. I mean, it's
somewhere
like somewhere
between like 10 and 20.
Yeah. Between 10 and 20, which is like right when like girls start changing and becoming somewhat attractive. Somewhere between 10 and 20.
I'd say more like 14.
What the fuck is that face?
I'd say more around 14, so I get in trouble. I've never looked at a 10-year-old and be like, damn, she bad.
Hey.
Like, do you, bro?
Yeah. But there are motherfuckers out there who will be like, hey man, when it's 12, it's lunch. Just.
Oh, yeah, I remember in high school when they used to say that.
That always disturbed the hell out of me, man.
Yeah, no. Got like, at least 13.
Like, dude,
fuck. I'm a man of standards, 13 enough.
Very low standards, man.
Yeah, feel it.
Always going for that low-hanging fruit, dude. Just.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have I really eaten enough fruits?
Dude, man be picking shit off the ground at that point, man. What was I gonna say? So we've introed, so we've done this. Oh, you want to discuss the idea of a WWE World Cup, but with like...
I thought it was quite cool. Like, even if like you just have one or two matches a week and it's like a recurring theme every week and then like it's a build-up to like the quarters, semis, final. Although America and Samoa are finna be stacked. You know that.
Yeah. I guess that. And definitely Australia, because that's like a large part of NXT UK. So
Africa's fucked.
We don't have that much time, dude. We don't really have that many wrestling promotions.
Yeah, no.
So yeah. There was one on DSTV that I saw. It had like some South African Hulk Hogan who wasn't that bad.
But it would be cool if there was like a World Cup where like every like decent promotion sent one champion to fight.
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen. Like,
it would be cool though.
It would be. It would totally be cool though. Cause
like, you get those like a half-flying guy from like Japan. You get this big motherfucker from Brazil.
They kind of did that. Like WWE had like an open invitation with the Cruiserweight Classic. You had guys from like New Japan and AAA coming in to do the Cruiserweight Classic.
Is New Japan good?
That's what I've been told, dude. Like they have
because
like...
Finn Balor came from there, right?
Yeah. They have like 5-star matches and shit at like Wrestle Kingdom, whatever, and it's fucking awesome is what I've heard.
Where's Austin Aries at right now?
Austin Aries is with Control Your Narrative. It's this like new thing that
it sounds like a trade union for writers. Control your narrative.
Control your narrative. Like, it was started up by EC3, Austin Aries, and Braun Strowman.
EC3, the one on roids now.
Yeah, with the big old roid belly. Like,
Oh, it looks so unattractive. Why are you guys laughing now? What's going on?
What the fuck,
I'm
man?
being bullied by the gays. It's not fair.
This shit is
It's meant to be the other way around.
No, man. I'm just saying, like, dude's got a roid belly. I'd be like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, just, he was in
But it's
freakishly good
unattractive.
shape.
I'm saying I wouldn't want that on me if I was in shape.
Like,
would you want that?
no, nobody would
Exactly.
want that. It's
That's what I'm saying. It's unattractive. Why are you guys talking?
like, the guy is both ripped and fat at the same time. How the fuck does that happen?
Yeah, no.
Jesus, man.
Stick in the lane.
Oh, dude. Like,
That's when you know you've done too much.
yes. Just,
When guys like Brock have been doing roids his whole life and has never gone that far.
yeah. How do you have a beer belly and a six pack? Just,
But a lot of guys look like that in the powerlifting guys.
Yeah.
The world's strongest men guys.
yeah.
A lot of them have like an outward stomach, but it's all six pack.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's because they build up that much weight because they need it as protection when they do those like Atlas balls and that.
Yeah.
Boulders, yeah, no.
Hey, but with EC3, it's so saggy and shit.
No,
like,
it's disgusting.
dude.
He needs to have some kind of surgery to get rid of it.
He looked like he looked like a fat guy wearing like a bodybuilding suit or something. Like, just.
Is he actually the nephew of that former TNA chairman lady?
Oh no, that was just a story.
That was just a narrative.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I always wondered because they look nothing alike.
Well, he's his nephew, not his son.
Yeah, but same family, so expect some similarities.
Yeah, but then we'd also have to like see the dad or whatever
Yeah,
to be
I
like,
guess so.
oh, okay, now I can see. But hey, that did nothing for him. That did little to nothing for him. Even though they pushed it
didn't
like,
help him at all.
yeah, they pushed it like it's a big deal. You know, he's the boss's nephew, but like that didn't really do a lot.
It just made him look corny. That's it.
Yeah, like, dude.
They actually should have started him out as like someone's bodyguard, and then he builds his own career, kind of like how Biggie was like Dolph Ziggler.
That's basically what Batista was when you
Yeah.
really think about it.
Yeah.
I reckon he was the deacon with his little change box. Like what the...
WWE somehow WWE, the richest platform, has had the corniest storylines ever.
Dude, like, it amazes me that someone saw Batista and say, you know what he's gonna be? He's gonna be the guy at church who collects all the money. Like,
You know the switch up and friends turn enemies that I hate the most in any platform?
What?
When the Wolves turned on each other, it didn't even make sense. It's because they lost a lot of their big stars, and the Wolves were like their big
like,
guys.
we need new singles guys, cause...
Yeah, and everyone, like, they had Moose and all them, but everyone watched for the Wolves. They didn't care about Moose and all that. Because remember, Austin Aries, AJ3, and EC3 left at the same time.
AJ3?
I mean, what's it?
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, Austin Aries, and EC3 all left at the same time.
Yeah, around.
So they were like, shit, we've got to get a new
We
champion.
have very few stars left on our roster.
And the Wolves were by far the most talented wrestlers.
Yeah. I mean, the Hardys were there, but...
Yeah, but they were past their prime.
Yeah, but the thing is...
And they weren't as entertaining as the Wolves, not even close.
The thing is, with, like, the Hardys, it was kind of touch and go, because, like, with, you know, with Jeff, there was, like, the substance abuse shit.
Oh, yeah, no.
So, like, he wasn't consistently there, and with Matt, it was, like... Matt Hardy's great, you know, when he's with Jeff, but, like...
He's boring. No one watches for Matt.
No, like, when he
comes on, they're like, oh, cool, Matt. But no one's like, clicks on for Matt Hardy.
No, when he was doing the broken Matt Hardy thing, like, that was batshit, and it was
I didn't
awesome.
Really care about it.
Dude, I love that shit. It was some schlock movie, like...
I don't know, it just feels like they made some, like, vanilla, cool, nice guy into, like, it was a bit forced for me. Like, I would have preferred if they made Jeff Hardy that main guy who turned into a cult leader. Because I could see him being a cult leader.
Yeah, but Jeff Hardy... Thing is... They tried, like, both WWE and TNA tried to do Jeff Hardy as a heel, and it failed both times.
Because he's so loved. Everyone loves him.
Yeah, dude, plus, his moveset hypes up the crowd too much. It's hard to boo someone with a
when you get
moveset that
excited
cool.
like Swan,
yeah.
it was like Swan, and everyone's like, let's go!
Yeah.
Like, you guys are meant to be hating him. Yo, fuck you, dog, he's cool.
Even, thing is, like, even with RVD, like, when he initially came in with, like, the ECW invasion.
I only saw Rob Van Dam when you were, like, old and fat, so I never really thought he was cool.
Yeah, I thought, like, the first time I saw RVD was in the video game for SmackDown 2011, like SmackDown versus Raw. The first time I saw him, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, just I didn't know who he was.
Who
Like,
the fuck is this guy?
like I saw him, I'm like they saying like he's friends with Rey Mysterio. He's here to help out Rey. I'm like, who is this dude? Did y'all just make this dude up? Like
does the whole Dominic Mysterio storyline right now make sense to you?
does
I
it
didn't
make
think it
sense?
really made sense.
Because
he wasn't like under the shadow of his dad or anything before, because he was headlining against like Logan Paul match, you know.
I mean,
So like, why would he all of a sudden decide to go to her because she'll control him instead? It doesn't make sense to me.
thing is, there's a lot of other Judgment Day that does not make sense.
That's why like I'm not. I enjoy Judgment Day. I think they have good chemistry and they're quite funny.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why they exist. That's why I'm not like buying into it that much.
Yeah. Initially,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Thing is, the initial version did make some sense. It's like, okay.
But now they're brought in guys that don't make sense for it.
The thing is, with the first version with Edge, it was like, okay, Edge is a heel now. He's like, he's basically in his own head right now. He thinks he's got his head up his own ass, and he's in recruiting people to be part of his like weird.
And she's
cults.
always had a dark side.
Yeah, she's always had a dark side. So like, I remember when like she turned it when she like pulled the hood off and revealed it was her. The day after I posted on Facebook like, so like the goth girl has now gone full emo.
Yeah.
Nice. And the first comment was like, either way, she still stops at Hot Topic. Like just, oh dude, like yes, like you made a better comment. Than
But
me.
also like Demon Finn Balor, like he had that demon thing, but he doesn't make sense in this group for me.
Yeah, as regular Finn doesn't really.
Like
Just a guy.
If they did a storyline where she found a way to turn him demon and keep him demon and control him, that'd be a lot more interesting.
Yeah, it would be.
But he's just Finn Balor. I love Finn Balor, but just Finn Balor is the good guy.
Yeah, Finn Balor is the smiley. I did not like him. I'm gonna be honest.
I've always liked Finn Balor.
When he was that smiley, he smiles too much when he's a good guy. Like what the fuck
Now,
are you
for
smiling
me, he's
for?
that little guy that'll take on anyone, and I quite like that character.
And that is exactly why he
Because
never
he wasn't
got pushed.
corny like Rey Mysterio was with the mask and the Libertadores shit and all that.
No, dude, for real. Like, thing is, that's the reason why like Vince never really saw anything beyond him. He always saw him as like the little engine that could, not the little engine that did.
I saw him as that who was that guy back in the day? Short white dude with brown hair back in the day. He was a half flyer. I feel like his name was also Austin. Had Austin in it or something like that.
Short white dude.
There was a half flyer
with,
back in the day, like a few years ago.
What, Hornswoggle?
Half flyer, dumbass.
I mean, he also went off the ropes from time to
It's
time.
not John Morrison, it was another guy. I can't remember his name. Fuck.
I don't know, but I'm not sure. But Justin Gabriel?
No. Dude, he was quite prominent in WWE.
What do you do?
I can't remember his name now. But he had like sparky brown hair and he was a half-lying white dude.
What do you do? Like,
I can't remember, dog. I just remember that I used to like him a lot, but I can't remember his name anyway, so let's just move on.
kind of liked him that much.
I did, but like, you know, when you haven't watched them for a few years, you can see their face, you can see the image in your head, but you can't say their name, you know?
Was he ever with any like groups or whatever? Like faction or tag team
I
or
don't
something?
think so, dog.
Yeah, probably wasn't long for that company then.
No, he was actually there for quite a while, but I can't remember his name though.
Shit.
I also did like Johnny Morrison back in the day as well. He was cool.
Yeah, right up until he got beat up by R-Truth. Like just
Oh yeah, no. And when you restart that stupid group with Miss.
like, dude, I'm sorry, but like I saw John Morrison getting beat up. I'm like, you have just lost every shred of credibility you had,
R-Truth.
dude. Just you got beat up by R-Truth. Not like you lost a match. You got beat up.
Also, when they write you to lose to R-Truth, just know your career's over, WWE.
Yeah, like you're gonna be gone in a few months.
He's the modern day Finley, where he only beats the losers.
Like, dude, for the longest time, Finley was the guy that was like, okay, we'll put you with Finley because he can have a good match with anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was never a case like, oh, we're gonna,
You know
like,
who are two of the best performers, but not like the best wrestlers?
Oh,
Finley and Regal.
really?
Yeah.
No, they were really good wrestlers. They actually had like proper wrestling.
I mean, like they know
backgrounds,
what they're
but-
doing. They'll
But they're
do
not
the
main
job,
level
like-
guys.
I don't mean they're hugely entertaining. I just mean that they are very good technically,
Yeah,
and they can have a good fight with anyone.
yeah, there was this thing in WCW where like Regal had a match with Goldberg. thing is, normally up until this point, Goldberg had basically just been like, okay, wrestling guys and beating them in under a minute, and they were like,
he was in AEW.
No, he was WCW. So
Oh,
keep
okay,
forgetting. So thing is, like, damn, we can only do it so long where the guy beats people in under a minute before it starts to get boring. So let's have him wrestle 5 minutes. And so,
was he not good actually?
dude, like, they told William Regal, like, you know, just like wrestle a match with the guy for 5 minutes, and okay, and like Goldberg struggled, man.
He didn't
Like,
have the stamina.
like you could tell, like, oh, this man, like, this guy's got a, like, he can do power moves and like clotheslines and whatnot, but when it comes to like proper grappling, then it's like, oh shit.
Also, you told me that one big black dude recently that did a live event and he was dog shit. He got booed by the crowd. He was someone's bodyguard and then they put him in a match.
Oh, almost.
Yeah, no,
The
and he
big
was dog
Nigerian
shit.
guy, like-
Yeah.
Dude, like, thing is, when they put Omos with AJ Styles in that tag team, that was a good idea. Like, put him next to someone
When
who
there's
can...
a buff of an actual very good.
Yeah, someone who can... Put him with somebody who can actually
He
wrestle.
just needs to come in and destroy people and tag and
Yeah, and then in the background, he's like slowly getting better and better. They broke up their team way too soon.
Yeah, no, they should have given him a couple months still to learn the
Yeah,
techniques
yeah.
and all that. Because he could have been like the next Batista, Big E kind of thing.
Yeah, and now he's
Because
just...
he's a big mother. He could have been their replacement for Braun Strowman if you think about it.
He was. Think about it.
Yeah.
And then Braun came back. Now he's mysteriously vanished.
Oh, fair enough. They're like, hey, we just need one big.
Yeah, we don't need two of those. Just...
Because we want actual technique in some of our fights.
Yeah. And Braun can wrestle. Holy shit.
Can he?
Yeah, man. He only like does proper grapples when he wrestles
he
another
got better?
powerhouse. So
Has he got better now?
he's gotten more shredded.
No. But his whole role was to be that big bulky guy. He's not shredded now. He's cut.
Yeah, he's actually cut, dude. When he first showed up, he was big, but not like, you know.
He was stocky at first.
Yeah. But then he like.
He looked like a big ass trucker when he first joined. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the hair, the beard.
He was like mixed between like a hillbilly farmer and then a trucker.
He's just missing the hat and the truck, dude. Just-
And the straw in his mouth, you know? That,
I never
or the
understood that.
chick-
Dude, I never understood people with like that weird what the wheat
straw
thing.
from the fields, yeah.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing? Get a
Yeah.
cigarette or something, like, or a toothpick, like a regular
Or
human
get
being.
like you know those pieces of cane.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, no.
Like, why are you just chewing on weeds? Like,
Yeah, no.
but still though, with Braun Strowman, I feel like they didn't book him properly.
I think we talked enough about Braun Strowman. Let's move on. Do you think Logan Paul is ready for a 20-minute match with Roman Reigns?
I mean, he's had so far a tag match with Rey and Dominic Mysterio and The Miz, and it was pretty good, better than anyone thought it would be.
Yeah, but he had cameos in that match. He wasn't like the guy controlling the match.
I mean, he did a frog splash, pretty
Yeah, but
solid.
I'm saying cameos. He was brilliant for like moments.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of celebrity wrestlers are good for like moments in the match.
Yeah, but that's why they don't become. That's why they don't sign a long-term contract.
Yeah, but okay.
But he signed long-term
He was,
contracts.
but you admit that match was good.
I'll say the match was decent. I think it's not hard to do a frog splash. We've seen guys like Johnny Knoxville do frog splashes.
Oh, it must be pretty hard. Dominic Mysterio doesn't do a good one.
Oh, dude, he's chubby.
Just saying, dude. Just saying.
He ain't good weight-wise.
Fucking Hornswoggle did a frog splash.
Yo, he's tiny. Gravity ain't gonna do shit to him.
Dude, like, Dominic Mysterio is the son of Rey Mysterio. And his frog splash is pretty mid, dude.
Yeah, because he's fat.
Dude. That ain't no excuse, man. I don't buy that shit. I mean, I know he's kind of chubby, but come
Yeah.
on, man. Your dad is Rey Mysterio.
I mean,
Just
look at Logan Paul. He walks around with a six-pack. He was a statewide champion wrestler.
yeah.
Like, he's always been an athlete.
Yeah.
That didn't take hard work for him to be able to do the splash. Probably took him a few workouts.
Yeah. The thing is, he doesn't wrestle regularly, like on a weekly basis.
Also, he
so-
kind of blew up on Vine with him and his brother, like, attacking each other, doing, like, fake stuff like that. So, like, he's always been that guy who dates his WWE, like, jumping on the top rope and that kind of shit. But, like, I'm just saying, do you think he'll be able to entertain the folks over a 20-minute match?
I mean, he did have that match with Miz. That was pretty alright.
Yeah, but I don't want to be mean to Roman Reigns. The Miz is a much better technical fighter than Roman Reigns. He can carry a fight. Let's be honest.
So can Reigns, dude. Like, his matches never drag on. Even though, like way...
Reigns' technique is a bit questionable.
Such as, can you name a particular match where you're like, like I don't really.
One of his matches was Seth Rollins. I watched it, and I could just tell Seth Rollins was a way better technician. It just looked like someone out of their depth, you know? It's kind of like when you see like one of the top 10 players in the world versus one of the bottom ones.
I gotta find a charger. Yeah, keep talking.
So yeah, no, I think Roman Reigns is very entertaining guy, but I don't know if two big guys who aren't very good technically versus each other, will it really be that entertaining? That's my question. I'm like, Anyway.
Oh, fuck that shit. Anyway, you were saying.
So the last thing we said, if you guys missed out a lot, is we were talking about how we don't know if Logan Paul can entertain the crowd for 20 minutes, and that's where I think that WWE is fucked up. They haven't given him enough time in big matches yet.
Thing is, all this shit started on that impulsive episode with Roman Reigns, right?
Yeah. No. They've been planning it for before.
No, I know that, but like
they're using impulsive as a platform.
It isn't the first time that they've used a podcast to set up a feud. They did it with Pat McAfee and Adam Cole.
I think Logan Paul is stupid to do that though, because now like all of Logan Paul's fans won't watch his impulsive podcast anymore because they're cringy for non-wrestler watchers. So like once he leaves WWE and carries on his career, you might have like 10% of the wrestling fans still watching when that's it.
However, this could be a good thing in the sense that it's like, oh damn, like dude's podcast is now a must see. Whenever a wrestler is on, it's like, let me check in. Like maybe this episode they'll use to set up another fight or something.
Yeah, but at the same time, Braun and I used to watch every impulsive episode. Now we don't watch any of them because they're always cringy.
What?
Dude.
I've only seen one.
It's very cringy when he gets a wrestler on and they talk like it's real life.
Oh, it's not. I mean,
dude, Roman Reigns has been going off on him saying he's coming for him, this is that. Like, dude, as if he's actually like that in real life.
Dude,
it's
stop.
Cringy.
When you gotta...
you gotta sell the fights on WWE.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't act like you're really that guy outside of WWE. Then it's cringy.
That press conference was a WWE thing. Of course they're gonna be.
No, I mean like on the podcast and in real life. He's busy tweeting at Logan Paul every day. Like,
man,
if like a flyweight met Roman Reigns in real life, the flyweight would break Roman Reigns' arm.
WWE superstars do use their Twitter to promote feuds. It makes sense.
Nah, it's stupid. It makes you look like a loser.
No, man.
Because you're not really that guy. Stop acting like you're that guy in real life. In real life, every single WWE star would lose to the champion of the UFC in that weight.
Man, you should seriously, like, so you prefer wrestling to be real as opposed to a predetermined thing?
I prefer it when it stays on WWE and on their personal life. Like, you're a paid actor, that's what you do. You don't see Tom Hanks in real life going, yo guys, I really think I can take part in this war. I'm a fucking amazing shot as a pilot.
And you really don't see Roman Reigns contacting Logan Paul as Joe Anoa'i. He's still calling him as Roman Reigns. The man's still in character.
Yeah, but why? You there for WWE, you look cringy like a loser. You look like you seriously believe the hype in real life.
You sound like you're believing the hype right now.
No,
God damn.
How am I believing the hype?
The dude is in character, don't...
Like the way he's talking in real life, like you're an adult with kids. Grow up.
Okay, in real life, explain what that means. In real life,
outside of the character you paid to play.
No. This isn't... Where exactly would this...
Like in his personal
would something
life,
have to be...
he's tweeting from home saying he's coming after Logan Paul, this is that. Like, bro, if you got into an actual fight with Logan Paul on the street, Logan Paul would fuck you up.
They're not actually going to fight.
Yeah, no, but don't say it outside of WWE. Ross, what do you think?
I completely agree with you.
You're saying don't promote the fight in your spare time.
No, yes. You paid to promote the fight on WWE.
No fighter would be contracted to UFC. Not a single one of them.
Yeah, I know. Well, maybe that RK Bro dog. You said he was.
Brutal. He never lost a fight. But technically he never lost a fight, but he did because each time he got busted for weed. So.
But he was a brilliant UFC fighter.
Yeah, I remember like Dana White was pissed and he was like, not even once. You couldn't stay clean even once, man. Like, because
he could see the potential, but the guy didn't have the discipline.
Yeah. Like just, I mean, like, as a promoter, you kind of understand that. Like, dude, man, like all the money we could have made. Like, fuck, guy.
Like, think about it. Daniel Vittori has pretty much lost to every good guy in UFC. He would destroy everyone in WWE. Yeah. So, like, when they're talking in like real life, like they're these bad motherfuckers. You're not though. You're just not.
That I hate when people refer to it as in real life. It would be.
It is in real life.
It's
They pay
annoying
to play a
though.
character.
I know that, but it's still annoying.
Why is
Dude,
it
it
annoying
implies
if
that
it's
it's
the truth?
fake. It's not fake. It's predetermined, dude.
No, it is still fake.
That is fake.
Are any of them actually breaking each other's bones on purpose?
No,
Exactly.
man. It's not
So
fake.
that
It's
is
scripted.
fake.
When you watch fucking what's this Ozark dude sit there and say, "Oh, that's just fake, man. He's not actually fucking shit."
obviously. That's what's called fiction.
Fucking, what do you think this is?
That's also fake.
Jesus Christ,
I
man.
think you're arguing against yourself at this point. I don't
No,
understand
man.
what's
Like,
going on.
motherfuckers will say shit like, "Oh, I don't watch wrestling because it's fake." Like,
But
oh,
I like
so-
wrestling.
I know that.
I enjoy wrestling.
No, I
enjoy
know
watching
that.
it.
I'm just talking about like the generalized view
Yeah,
of like,
no.
"Oh, I don't watch
It's
wrestling
like, why are
because
you
it's
watching
fake."
series then?
That's the first thing comes up. Like,
Why
you
don't
don't
you
watch
just watch
wrestling because it's
documentaries
fake.
Just watch
Okay,
documentaries.
dude.
If
Like,
you don't want to see fake shit. Also, those are the same guys that'll watch fucking anime and watch like Goku fuck up Vegeta or whatever, and they're like, "Yeah, damn right," and you're like, "You know, that's the same thing as WWE, right?"
like you don't watch wrestling because it's fake. Oh, so you watch movies because they're real? But just
Yeah.
come on, man. Jesus. You could suspend your
Even
disbelief
the movies
there.
based on a real life story are still faked to
Yes.
like different things. They're still altered, you know,
Yeah, of course they are. They do that for like drama and shit.
and to make it more entertaining. Because real life
Yeah.
never as entertaining as movies.
Yeah, sometimes like the shit
Maybe
that
World
happens.
War II, but yeah.
Yeah, like there was remember there was this piano guy Ray Charles. Yeah. They made a biopic about him, like starring Jamie Foxx, and it ends with like him overcoming his demons, getting back to his wife, and like, you know, making a classic song. And that's where the movie ends. It doesn't show like what happened after, because afterwards, like, dude went back to drugs. He was abusive. Like, just like he had a pretty
You don't wanna
fucked
show
up.
that to your family, you know?
Exactly. Like everybody was like, man, that Ray Charles was a hell of a guy. You know, like
Great stand-up
just
guy.
great stand-up guy. You know, just
A real good guy, that one. He's someone to look up to.
dude.
And then they start searching and they're like, "Oh, Netflix lied to us."
Like I can't believe people are thirsting for Jeffrey Dahmer these days. Thanks to that like Netflix
dude.
show. What the fuck,
And the
dude?
way they let him speak about serial killing as if it's an art form.
I'm
It's going to
seriously
inspire
disturbed.
so many serial killers.
Jesus, man. Like,
That's why I don't like serial killer things where the actual serial killer gets to talk. Because it gives their fanatics reason to want to do what they do.
it romanticizes what they do. Yeah.
Yeah, no. You know, per capita, South Africa is the third highest for serial killers.
We have serial killers.
Yeah, no. We're the third most serial killers per kilometer in the world.
Damn.
And we have a pretty big country, like size-wise, so it's pretty scary.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. Like something I don't know. The Mayville Mangler or some shit could be. I don't know. In the next town.
There actually is a Mayville guy. I actually watched a documentary on him.
Oh, that's just sad.
Yeah, no.
You live in Mayville.
He was a black guy who used to kill
Of
black
course, it's a
women.
black guy.
And then he used to write letters as if it was a white guy because he hated black women.
Write letters as if it was a white. How do you write a letter as if it was a white guy?
So you write down... he used to write down that the inferior race has lost again. Because he hated himself for being black. So the way he wrote it, people thought it was a white guy. It was just a guy who hated himself for being black, so he killed loads of black people.
Mm.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that black guy wishes he was white. There was a dude. Did you know there's a surgery that you can do that? Like you can change the pigment to your skin so you can
We've
become
seen
white.
Michael Jackson, bro.
Yeah. That's actually a thing. No one else does that. Like legit, nobody since then has really done it.
Because no one wants to.
Yeah, like it's a thing you can do, but no one really does it. Like
Also these days, who wants to be white? Really?
yeah.
I don't want to be white.
There was one dude in like the States, this one black guy who was like he said he always felt white on the inside, so he wanted to do the thing. And they interviewed like the
I don't
surgeon.
know that skin works on the outside, right?
I shit you not, like they asked the guy who's gonna do the surgery on him, it's like, yeah, it can be done, but he's gonna look really weird. Like just
Because you can't get the perfect pigmentation.
yeah, it's like
Like Michael Jackson looked plastic.
yeah. You could pass
You know
for
those
that.
WWE dolls that you get that are like super white?
Hey, he looked kind of fake, dude. Like just
Yeah. Which WWE wrestling doll did you get growing up? I got Sting.
I got the Undertaker. Yeah,
My dad went to Joburg and he got us one. I think I got Sting and Brass got John Cena.
Yeah.
How did you get Sting, though? Like, Sting was in TNA in like 2000s, right?
Nah, he came over to WWE for like some guest appearances.
Yeah, 2014.
When
yeah.
he fucked up Triple H and stuff.
Yeah, dude, that was a mistake. I'm sorry. Like, I
There was
feel.
no storyline there.
Yeah, there was no reason for that. Like, he just showed up and he's like, I'm here to take Triple H down. But why though?
Left.
Yeah, like, just thing is, it bugs me more than anything because when he went to meet with WWE to discuss a potential appearance, he's like, the first thing that he talked about before anything else is, I want a match with The Undertaker. And Vince McMahon was like, well, at WrestleMania, we have him working a program with Bray Wyatt. Keep in mind, these talks were like the year before. They hadn't even started teasing a match with Bray Wyatt. It's like,
Also,
we already have a
Sting
plan.
would make more sense. A battle of the legends of the game.
Yes, it's literally, it was like, Undertaker was right there. Sting was right
and
there.
they both played like an iconic character.
Dude, like, for the longest time, they were
Who
so
cares
similar.
about fucking Bray Wyatt versus The Undertaker?
Dude, like, people were clamoring for that.
Like Bray
come on.
Wyatt, Randy Orton was way more enjoyable. Would be way more enjoyable.
But that ending was bullshit. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no.
With Alexa Bliss and the sludge. Like, what is going on?
You know, I think Alexa Bliss hasn't been utilized enough in WWE.
Yeah.
I think she's a champion caliber character. She should be champion.
And even when she was champion, she was kind of booked poorly. Dude,
Yeah, no. She was seen as a coward that hid behind other females.
Yeah, but like she can
When she's a badass.
dude, she can actually wrestle and shit. It's so
And
so,
also her character, she has a great character that's badass. That'll fuck up anyone.
yeah.
Also, when she went through that like crazy morph of her character, it was pretty cool as well.
Yeah, there was when she was with the Fiend.
You know the one character that I've never understood why she exists in WWE?
Who?
Bailey.
Really?
There's no.
Wait, which version of Bailey? The
All
headband and the inflatable people?
Oh,
or
that one! I wanted to kill her.
there were people online who were like, you know, like Bailey could have been like the female John Cena. She
Oh
had
my
like
God.
that reach with children and that rabid fan
sounds a
base.
bit weird.
Ah, shit.
So did JoJo Siwa. We don't want to see her wrestling.
Jesus Christ. She was at the thing, the WrestleMania Access this year.
Was she?
Yeah, man. It was so weird. Like, Jojo Siwa.
Yeah, she came out as Bob, like one of the first like big creators to come out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
She's got a girlfriend and everything.
She
I'm so
got in trouble
glad.
with Nickelodeon for coming out.
Yeah, they actually like didn't invite her to the Kids' Choice
I
Awards.
understand though, like it's fucked up, but it wasn't a contract that she's not allowed to do stuff like that by herself without contacting
Yeah,
and
without
talking
like
with Nickelodeon.
running it by them.
Because when you have a contract, you are associated with the brand. So if people will say, "Oh no, that's messed up," that's messed up. No, it's not. It's part of the contract. She signed the contract.
Yeah, but it's still messed up.
I don't
It is
think-
messed up,
no,
but it's like you
it's
know,
not messed up.
not enough
because
to cry about.
They can control the narrative if she tells them first and they work on it together. Whereas if she just does that shit.
Literally, all she did was wear this shirt that had what's this gay cousin written on it? Like they're like favorite, favorite gay cousin. That's when it's like, hey, wait a minute, like is she gay? Is that what she's trying to say? People were confused. They were like, wait, what's she trying to say? I'm like, what do you mean? What's she trying to say?
Pretty obvious.
Jesus Christ! I remember I said something, and I said something about it. I had never gotten so many likes before in like my life, man. Or since then, I don't remember what I said, but it like got so many likes. I'm like, damn, this many
That's
people
crazy.
like Jojo Siwa. Like,
There's many
dude,
people care.
yeah, I would have said some shit years ago, man.
Yeah, you're a host for interaction.
Oh damn. But you remember like you were talking about like the reaching out to the kids thing. There was this dude. There was this video package before WrestleMania 27.
You know which cringy character I love to know either?
Who?
The Hurricane. I
Man.
fucking love that guy.
That guy, just the superhero shit. Like I would love when he would be like, he would ask something. He was like, "What's up with that?" Like, just, dude.
But you know one of the legends who isn't given enough respect?
Oh.
Booker T.
Yeah.
He was so good.
Dude, even when he was wrestling there, he didn't get like the proper respect
Yeah.
because WrestleMania 19, like he was going in to fight Triple H for the World Heavyweight title. The plan, up until the day of the show, mind you, the plan was Booker T's going over. Even like the video package before the match, it talked about like what his childhood is like how he got locked up.
Bruh,
And you kept getting the vibe like, okay, he's gonna win now. Like they're hyping him up.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they want you to know his backstory and
Even
shit.
his wife got more attention than him at times because she
Like
was so hot.
so low, dude. Like, what the that shit with her and Kurt Angle where he was like, he wants to have like, and I quote, beastiality sex with her. Like, just.
Oh, that's so racist.
What the fuck was that, man?
You don't say that about a black woman.
Dude.
You don't do that.
You don't say that about any woman, but especially a black woman. Like,
no.
what are you
Now, some
doing?
people are down for bestiality, but you don't say that about a black woman.
Yeah, like I remember, like Kurt Angle said that for a bit he was kind of glad he got drafted to ECW because it meant that storyline was now over. Like, just,
and he was out of there.
like, thank God.
Before he really told what he's gonna say, he was like, "For real, like I
You
have
want me to
that.
say this,
Like, you do know what that implies, right?
dude? Like,
This is not good for me."
like you're Kurt Angle, you're Olympic gold medalist. What the fuck are you doing with talking about bestiality sex?
Like, also, you're the nation's sweetheart, you know?
Dude.
You went with a broken shoulder and won a gold medal for America, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like, why would you have him say this? I get that he's the bad guy, but come on, dude.
Like, no one should be ever that bad.
Dude, like, the thing is...
Like, no one should ever imply to a woman, "You're an animal to me." Like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Yeah, like, just... but there was a... Thing is, I didn't like how they booked Booker T to react to the whole thing. Like, he would come in like, what happened? And he found, like, and she would tell him, like, Kurt was in here. And then he'd be pissed and he would, like, leave. I'm like, where are you going, man? Like,
shouldn't you be consoling a woman?
yes, like, I get that you're angry that he was here, but, like, shouldn't you be, like, checking, like, hey, are you okay? Like, just,
Yeah, no.
he would, like, leave and go looking for the dude, like, dude, she just got attacked because she was alone. And the first thing you do is leave her alone. Like,
Yeah, no.
like, take her with you or something. Just, dude. But, like, fucking thing is, in 2003, that should have been the moment where they pulled the trigger on Booker T and made him champion.
Know one of the groups with one of the most hearts that didn't really go anywhere?
What?
Nexus.
Nexus.
Like, half of their stars never really did anything in WWE.
Yeah, I put that down on there when they, ran into John Cena.
Like, there was, like, Gabriel Slater, there was that young guy, like, there was so many of them that just were around WWE Fair and never did anything.
That's just David Otunga, dude.
Oh, no, David Otunga went on to act in some big stuff.
Yeah, but he still works in WWE.
Nah, dog.
No, for real, he does. He does, like, those shows before the show
Oh,
where he,
that's
like,
depressing.
breaks down the matches and what's going on. Yeah.
What happened to that, that guy that was the commentator, but then he was cleared to wrestle again? No, what's happening with him?
You mean Wade Barrett?
No, he was commentating, I was cleared to wrestle again.
Corey
Not
Graves?
cleared- Yeah, Corey Graves.
He's still
Is he
a
wrestling?
Nah, he's still a commentator, dude. Like,
They just weren't interested in... Also, he's a very good commentator, I don't know why he'd leave.
yeah. Thing is, like, I don't...
Like, he'd be one of the low wrestlers that, like, do the before shows. He wouldn't be one of the big guys. So what's the point? Where it's like, right now, you're one of the highest rated commentators in the sport.
Yeah.
Because you're the perfect guy that, like, simps over certain characters and will argue them to death. You're that perfect, like, aggravator.
Yeah. It was annoying when Michael Cole used to do that. It's like,
It's just
shut
like,
the
what are you
fuck
doing?
up. You're actually distracting from the thing you're trying to hype up, dude. Stop talking. Jeez.
That's not like JR. He was always a serious dude.
Yeah. He got everybody over. Like, it doesn't matter who was wrestling, they always got over because everything they did, he made sound like a big deal.
I heard he was a dickhead, though, when he was a wrestler.
JR.
No, not JR. That's not what I'm thinking of.
Who, Graves?
No. I think it was JR, wasn't it?
JR wasn't a wrestler.
No.
He was a guy backstage.
The big commentator. The one big commentator.
With the crown.
No, not him. I can't think of it anymore.
Wait, I think I know what you mean. With Taz?
No, that's all good.
Oh, whatever. But yeah, there's plenty of motherfuckers. Oh, speaking of Taz, there was this moment in ECW. Now,
Taz?
He was a commentator for like SmackDown, and he's a commentator over in AEW now. He's like Hook's dad. So
Who's?
Hook. He's a guy in AEW. Like, look him up. He's like basically, what if Tom Holland became a wrestler? Basically.
Yeah, nice.
Yes.
He's small as fuck.
He's like, dude, the guy's got like boxing gear on and like the wrist tape and shit. He's basically he looks like a fighter, but he's a wrestler, and he's actually like oh shit, the guy looks like he fucks people up, and then he does, so it's like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, it makes sense. So, like, with Taz, back in ECW, there was this moment where a guy went to an ECW show wearing a Monday Night Raw shirt.
Fuck.
And, like, Taz saw him in the crowd, so he grabs a microphone and he's like, take off that fucking shirt. And the guy was like, nah. And so...
Was it scripted or...?
No, this was not scripted. This is just some random shit. Like, take that shit off.
The guy was like, please let him attack me. I will sue him so hard.
Like, dude, it's like how the fuck you come to an ECW show wearing a WWE shirt? Take that shit off. And then people, like, started chanting, take it off. Take it off. And it's like, if you don't take that shirt off, they will take the shirt off for you. Like, so he took the shirt off, and the people, like, chucked it at the ring. And, like, Taz set that shit on fire, man. Like, what the fuck? Like, I get it. ECW is like, fuck WWE, but, like, come on, man. That was somebody's shirt.
Also, it's like bullying someone in the crowd.
Dude.
I would have said no, and if someone actually attacked their shirt, I would have said it's because their style it's told them to, so I'm suing the shit out of your company.
Yeah, you created a dangerous situation.
I would literally let them break my ribs, so I get like $1 million from them.
Yeah, like, that kind of what happened to, like, P. Diddy. Not the rib breaking thing, but, like, he created a perilous situation, and, like, there was this, like, show at a basketball court or whatever, and it was filled to capacity. Like, the max capacity was like 300 people, and there was like almost 800 people in there, and it was crammed. And then something happened, and it caused a stampede. People got hurt, people died, and they were like, oh, it's his fault. Now, he didn't start the stampede, but, like, you did fill the place beyond capacity. So, yeah, this is partially on you. You are responsible for the dead people.
Yeah, no.
It's like, I remember people using the same argument to prove that, yes, Batman does in fact kill people. Because
he does by association. He knows exactly what's going to happen when he does these things.
Yeah. Like in Batman Begins, there's that scene.
When he puts that mark on them.
Dude. No, the Christian Bale Batman, where he's like,
I never watched it all, though.
Oh, you should definitely see that first one. It's dope. There's a scene where he's got like
he's the best Batman.
No, he's not the best Batman, but he does the best of both worlds.
Was Clooney Batman for a bit?
Yes, one movie.
Was he any good?
No.
He was trash.
The whole goddamn movie was shit, man. Like, goddamn.
I heard the Catwoman movie was terrible as well.
The Halle Berry Catwoman movie, yes. We don't talk about that over here. Man.
It's the same as Green Lantern. You don't speak on it.
No, it's worse than Green Lantern.
No, surely not.
Dude, you could delete Catwoman from the story and it would play out the same. I shit you not, man. Like, the villain would still get vanquished at the end if you deleted Catwoman from the story.
No.
That's how you know your character sucks. You can remove them from the story and the story still happens.
When she's not even important to her movie.
Dude, like, the thing is, the villain is the head of this makeup company who's gonna release this, like, line of makeup that's gonna, like, you know, erode people's faces if they don't keep applying it. It's basically like encouraging repeat sales or whatever.
Oh, God.
Like when you wear it, your skin looks really good. When you stop, it like eats away at your face.
That's gonna be the stupidest premise on movie I've ever heard of.
Dude, like you're Catwoman and you're stopping the head of a makeup company. Just, is this really something you should be doing?
It's so dumb.
You don't have better things to do?
No wonder the movie did shit. It's the stupidest premise for a movie I've ever heard.
Yeah. Also, like when I say you could delete it from the story, I mean you could literally just, okay, take Catwoman out of the story and wait a couple weeks. Once people start realizing that this makeup eats away your face, they will stop and they will start suing this bitch.
Have you noticed Jason Statham don't get many movies anymore? Like he was a star from like 2014 to 2019. He was like the biggest action movie star with his Transporter and his Fast and Furious cameos and all that kind of thing. Yeah. And Sean Hobbs, and now he's just chilling.
Yeah, he's just chilling. I heard he was making a B movie next. Like a movie about like where he's like goes up against killer bees and shit like that. It's been a while since we've had a B movie, but like okay.
Weird.
Yeah, I mean the last movie he used, it was a shark movie, so I'm like, okay, let's see how he does with bees now. Wasn't he in that
movie where his daughter beat up the one kid and then they wanted him arrested?
Yeah, Homefront.
I never watched it.
Yeah, I remember that movie because like it had James Franco and the voice of Mr. Krabs. Like he was the sheriff, dude. It was so weird. Like seeing him just walk up and like the moment you hear him, you're like, hey, I know who that is.
I didn't notice at first when I saw that clip on TikTok.
Dude, it was so weird. Like, what's going on?
You kind of experienced that. You'll never get my Krabby Patty for me.
Oh, if he was like the owner of a burger joint or a diner, then it would be like, yes.
Imagine some of the TikTok edits of like when they start farting and they show the sheriff jumping into a shell.
Shit, dog. Damn. I feel like he doesn't lean into like the funniness of it all. Like just like
it's a serious movie, but if they did like a parody movie, that would be fucking hilarious.
It was weird seeing him in Thor Ragnarok though. I mean, we didn't see him, but we like heard him. He was like the big like horned dude where he was like, I will tower over the mountains and bury my sword deep within Asgard. Like, number one, that dialogue is sus. Like, what?
It's low-key sexual.
Yeah, man, like, I will bury my sword deep. You want to rephrase that, man? You sure you want that to be a line? Like, no, I'm good with that. Like, that's a good line. Okay, dog. You put a lot of thought into that, huh? Oh, shit, dude. Whew. Damn. I hated that the first time he did a superhero movie, it was in Green Lantern. He was like that parallax motherfucker at the end. It was goddamn, dude. That big ass shitstorm that shows up at the end, dude. Like, why? Why is Green Lantern fighting a space cloud? Like, just why? Whose bright idea was this? Like, we have a Green Lantern movie. We need a villain. What do we fight him? What do we have him fight? Shit. I don't know. That's it. We'll have him fight a big ass cloud of shit. Like, just Jesus, dude.
Yeah, that movie was awful.
Dude.
Isn't it funny that that's where he met Blake Lively?
Yes.
One good... the worst movie of his career.
Dude. The one good thing to come out of that,
I like that show about the pizza shop he was on, 2 Guys and a Girl.
2 Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place.
Oh, dude, it was brilliant. I love that series.
Yeah,
I think that's one of his best things he's been on. Him on like all the Deadpool and that. Like he was brilliant on that show.
Before Deadpool, yeah. He looked the same for the longest time. Like holy shit.
And then he grew up like within like a few days.
Yeah, he got
after being the same for like years.
It was when he did that Amityville horror movie where he got all buff and shit.
But also his face.
Yeah, his face. When you get buff, your face changes. Stubble. Yeah.
He must have been taking like a lot of protein to get buff in that.
Even like Kumail Nanjiani when he did Eternal.
Yeah,
like his jaw changed. Like damn. Like he never looked like this. He actually looks like the face of like a Bollywood action movie or something.
Oh yeah, I love when he went on the interviews and like, oh my god, Kumail, you must inspire loads of people now. He's like, no, not at all. I'm gonna tell you this now. Don't believe them. Unless you have personal trainers around the clock, you cannot look like this.
Seriously. Like
I love that he was very honest about it.
Yes. Dude, like,
he was like, don't believe the hype that anyone can look like this. Yeah, you can look better, but you won't look anywhere near this unless you have personal nutritionists and trainers like I had from Marvel.
Yes, dude. And you know what?
And he said, by the way, my life's been hell for the last 6 months.
Yeah, like no sugar, no greasy foods, like just...
You probably didn't even have the energy to sleep with his wife at the end of the day.
Dude. Like, just goddamn, man. Like, he got all... Let me be straight with you, man. I've seen Eternals. Man got buff for nothing. I'm gonna be straight up with you. No, not it was boring, but like it wasn't a bad movie. He got buff for no reason. He could have easily played that role as regular old Kumail Nanjiani, and he would have been no different.
Oh, did they not show him like a ripped or anything?
No, he didn't have a shirtless scene. He didn't like flex or anything. He was just like there.
What's the point then?
Exactly. Like they even, dude, get this. When he was like signing the contract, they told him like, you don't actually have to get in shape if you don't want to, and he was like, no, I'll do it. It's fine. Like I feel like he just wanted an excuse to get in shape for free.
I kind of, he was like, yo, you paying? I'd like
exactly.
I'd like to have a new Instagram pic where I look shredded as fuck.
Dude,
I remember at Pro Social Media, there was so many likes.
They're like, holy fuck, how did this guy become this guy?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
He had a lot of like sexual fan pages after that.
Like out of nowhere. Like people started thirsting.
Everyone used to like stand his humor, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, daddy.
Remember there was that that YouTube thing where like so and so answers like questions or whatever. Oh, mean tweets.
Answering the internet or
yeah, answers mean tweets. And one person asked like, does Kumail Nanjiani have a rainbow penis? And he's like, yes, I do. It's every shade of your mom's lipstick. Like just.
Oh, yeah, that was a good comeback. I was like, shit.
Thing is,
you don't want to diss this guy.
The perfect comebacks aren't the ones where you try to disprove what they're saying. It's the ones where you lean into it and like throw it back. Like,
but some people come across really cringy.
Dude. Like just, what's worse is when they pause.
I remember that one guy was like, the one guy got tuned like, I know this guy's 52, but this guy just looks like a virgin. And then he responded with, "That's not what your mom said." And I was like, "Oh, that's so cringy."
It's kind of weak, man.
That's so cringy.
Fucking anybody could have said that. You can come up with something better than that.
And the one guy was like, "That's funny because your mom's legs were shaking afterwards." And I was like, "Oh, that's just, I don't like that. That's creepy."
What the hell? It's like, like you could have said something like, if you really want to go the, "Oh, that's funny," right? You could have been like, "Oh, that's funny. That's what your mom thought the same thing." You know, just, dude. Or something along those lines. Or something better.
It's hard to be funny when you say your mom because everyone's done it.
Yeah, like, are your mama jokes? They're not funny anymore. They're so fucking...
just cringe when you do it. Everyone's like, ugh.
Dude, it's like, man, like, come on, dude. Cut the shit, okay? They're not, like, funny. Like, it's not 2004, okay? It's 2022.
We're not 12 years old anymore.
Dude.
We're like, if you cheat on mom, we're proud.
Yeah. Dude, like, we'll probably, like, pile on in those truths, like, every now and then. But, like...
Like, I remember when I was like 10 and someone said they kissed my mom. I came home and I asked my mom to kiss my friend because I was so hurt.
Jesus Christ, man. Oh, shit, dude. Dude, I remember, like, one of the... Like, I was watching the movie White Men Can't Jump. I don't know if you've seen it.
I haven't watched it.
Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes in this basketball movie.
And apparently Adam Sandler's basketball movie is really good.
Oh, I'll check it out.
I haven't watched it yet.
He's apparently really good at basketball.
Oh no, he's actually really good. Shaquille O'Neal said he can actually ball.
Alright.
He said if he had the heart and the body, he could have gone pro, but he doesn't have the heart or the body.
Yes, if he at least got in shape, he might be like, okay, I can see.
He's good, but you have to have the heart to be pro. You have to be at least like 6'4" to go pro.
Yeah, like 6 foot something. But
like, I'm 6'2". I'll look short next to the guys.
Dude, I have no idea how tall I am. I know I'm 5 foot something, but like I don't know.
I'm probably say like 5'10".
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just say that. You know, like,
you're probably like 4 inches shorter than me. And I'm 6'2", so...
I'll just say like, you know, I'll just be like, 5'6". I'll just say that as a random estimation. Like, I don't know.
You think you're shorter than us? Than what I said?
Nah, I think I'm 5 foot something. I know it's not like in like 3, like, but whatever. Higher than 3.
No, it's obviously higher than 3, yeah.
But yeah, dude, like that's...
You're not short.
Yeah, I'm not short.
You're average.
Yeah, for SA, yeah.
If you go to Korea, you're in Thomas.
That's every black guy, dude. Like,
you like bow to your god.
Like, dude, you see Rush Hour 2? Like,
nah, you'll be like, bow down to me. My dick's longer than your arm.
Jesus, bro. Like fucking. That was the thing. Like, I remember there was this one Asian guy, and I don't know what they were talking about. But like, when I started paying attention, the first thing he said was, "It's dick size." I think I was like, "Oh, so you really think it's about dick size?" Like, yeah, like white people believe all Asians got little dicks, and so like when an Asian sees you, like she's gonna think like, okay, little tiny Tim or whatever, this isn't gonna be a big fucking deal. And then when she actually sees the size of it, she's gonna be surprised about the shit. Like, wow. I'm just sitting there thinking like, she's gonna be like, yeah, it's smaller than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus. But I didn't say that because there was a bunch of them, and they'd be like, what'd you say, man?
Yeah, no, because like a couple black girls I hooked up with because I expect white guys to have like tiny dicks. After we've F, she'd be like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect it to be that good. And I was like, well, you know, practice makes perfect. It's also when you're a white dude, you know you're not gonna live up to the black dude's dick, so you have to get good at what you're doing.
Oh, most definitely. You gotta either get good at fucking or like, you know, you can't rely on the
size. Also, because like the whole like white guy's tiny dick. Like I did so much research before I had sex because I was desperate not to be bad at it.
You actually researched?
Yeah, I've researched like how to please when it comes to like fingering and that kind of thing, like where to put it and that.
I just go to Pornhub. I'm not gonna lie.
No, you guys can't just go in and out. You know you have to like hit the wall as you finger out.
Yeah, I mean that's why I go on that site. You know, Moms Teach Sex. That's kind of what they do.
Oh, did they actually break it down?
No. That was just a joke, man. Like,
I was wondering. I was like, that's actually quite interesting.
They've apparently there are like videos breaking the shit down. I saw one in at this one adult shop. There was like a video it was basically a how-to guide on how to be a lesbian, like have lesbian sex essentially. not like how to be a lesbian, but like how to have great lesbian sex. So I'm like, I might actually want to look into this.
Because the techniques you can take on it.
Yeah, man. Like shit, dude.
I remember I learned pretty quickly. I didn't really do that much research on it, but I learned pretty quickly from like reactions that like if you put like decent amount of pressure on the vaginal wall as you're going up and down, it makes them go crazy compared to just putting it in and out.
Yeah, finding that G spot. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Because basically, like, you don't really need to find the G spot because the whole wall is fairly sensitive. So yeah, no. My whole trick was, I'm gonna get you like almost there just from the fingerings. I don't have to do that much work when it comes to actual sex.
Dude, but still,
these laugh hacks are me.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, no. Hopefully, your listeners aren't too sensitive because we went pretty deep there.
Yeah, all 6 to 8 inches of it.
Yeah, sure.
Oh shit, man. Damn. I mean, it was right there. Kind of had to go for it.
Yeah, no. And onwards, I kind of had to go for the joke that was more than
I don't always go for the easy layup, but when it presents itself, it's like, I'm not gonna ignore it.
I know you're on ground. Like you always go for the easy lane.
Not always, not always, but occasionally. Sometimes when it's been a while.
You just need to pick me up,
Yeah, when it's been a while, I'll just be like, okay, sure.
Fuck it, this guy's been hitting my
it's kind of
so
looking
much.
like Although there was like one dude where like I'm not interested, but I see like so and so viewed your profile like so many times. I generally want to just ask him like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Like why do you keep looking at my profile but you never say anything?
I don't know.
What gives?
But like, if a really good looking girl's hitting me up all the time, but like a normal looking girl is like being a little emotional distant, I'd rather go for the normal girl.
Yeah.
Because I want bad bitch energy more than I want bad bitch looks.
Yeah. Like honestly, if you ever get to like a relationship or something, I would like, if I'm like, okay, well, if it gets to the, every time I get in a relationship,
I want someone who I know wants me but doesn't need me. You know?
Yeah. Hey, you it's nice to feel needed, but it's nice to know like,
it's nice to feel wanted.
Yeah. Thing is, I was saying, whenever I get in a relationship, I let them know first time, like, hey, if I ever do something to like piss you off, or if I ever cheat or whatever, like, it's cool if you're mad. That's 100% cool, and you want to like slam the door in my face or whatever. But at least hear me out first. Then you can slam it on my face or like tell me to get the fuck out. But like, just listen to my side. More often than not, it is not what it seems. Like, just
also, like, I feel like cheating is something that's always going to happen in a relationship. You can't be in like a years and years relationship and never cheat once.
Or at least not think about it. So that I can smell dog shit right now. Just.
You sure it's not your breath? You have your hand up your mouth. Yeah, the dogs often shit results out.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like I'd probably have an open relationship or a relationship with a bar girl who like bring a girl in once in a while. Because like otherwise, if you're the same partner the whole time, you're gonna get bored and want to cheat. My whole thing is I won't ever cheat. I'll just tell the person I've lost interest in them and move on.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if I'm emotionally invested in someone else, it means I've lost interest in my partner.
Yeah. When you start thinking about other women, it's a sign like, hey.
No, you can think about other women.
No, that's okay.
But if you can't get the same woman off your mind, that's the problem.
Yeah. Oh shit. And there's this belief among men, like, if you're not getting it from your woman, like, you have the right to get it from somewhere else. Like, just, that's not cool, but like, it is a general idea.
I don't think so. I think that's very like misogynistic.
Yeah.
But like, I remember I knew my last relationship was done even before she said that fucked up stuff about mental health, because she was constantly wanting to have sex with me, and the last time we had sex, she was like, holy shit, that's the best time we've had sex. And I was like, yo, I was just waiting for that to be over.
Yeah.
That's when you know as a guy you're no longer interested in them. When like you don't even enjoy having sex anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happened like Will and Jada. I remember like she would describe on like the Red Table Talk like sex with Will like at one time she's like that one adjective she used was painful. She used a bunch of adjectives but like it was painful. Like damn lady, like what the fuck? Who asked this? Who asked for you like please describe what it's like to have sex with Will? Like
also Will's like a family guy, respected guy. Don't go speaking about your sex stuff with Will.
Seriously. That's messed up. And yet, like you can catch feelings over like.
But watch, if Will had said that's about Jada, people would be
he would have never.
The misogynistic, sexist.
Also, he never would have heard the end of it from her, dude. Like how she would be like, how the fuck can you say something like that?
Yeah.
Like, Seriously.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if at this point she takes him. He takes so much shit from her.
I'm pretty sure they separated by now, right?
Apparently, Will convinced Jada to get back together.
Damn.
It's coming out that they're back together and she's dropped the divorce thing.
Dude has lost his like.
He hasn't lost his black card, but he's lost his like.
No, I
icon
mean like.
card.
Yeah, dude, like
because he was an icon. Everyone respected him, no matter what race, no matter what.
Dude, like, dude was a sex symbol for the longest time. Like,
not just sex symbol, but like black power symbol.
Dude, like so many guys.
Biggest movies. He had a Grammy for his rapping. He was one of the baddest females at the time. He had kids that were very talented, big names in music right now.
Had more Willow than Jaden.
No, dude, Jaden's much more talented than Willow. Willow is awful at music. She sucks so bad. Like she's terrible at music. Just pause this.
What?
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out.